Hey, Beck.
Hey,
How
Beck.
you doing?
I went to CVS earlier, and they already had their 50% off Easter sale. So I was looking at what candy they had,
right.
and they had the that late night cravings jelly beans by Branches.
Brock's.
Brax. That's what I said last time. That's the exact
It sure
thing I said
is.
last
You
time.
sure did.
What is it?
You
Brax.
sure did say that last time.
Brax. Like Brax. Okay, Brax. Brax on Brax on Brax. Okay, anyways.
Okay.
So,
Yep. Knew that was coming.
Yeah, so
Racks on racks on racks. Racks on racks
so
on
they
racks.
have that, so I bought it, and then I'm going to portion out the different jelly beans to try, and then I'm going to give you Leland and Anthony's when I see you, and then I'm going to send Jordan's in the mail so we could try these together.
Okay.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a horchata one, remember? There's a ground beef one, or taco flavored jelly bean.
Oh yeah. There was that
Yeah,
picture
those.
that you
That's
sent.
what we're trying.
Got it.
Right.
Yeah. But it was on the 50%
Right.
off shelf. And I was like, this
Fair.
isn't even Easter candy. I'll take it. And then I got
Alright.
their freaking Reese's eggs that just look like little balls.
Charlie,
Stuff.
what's up?
Hey, what's up, Charlie?
Hi.
How you doing?
What's on?
Top of favorite kisses for my band.
You know what? I was gonna say, Easter candy is comparatively the most bullshit candy of the holidays.
Is what you cut out.
The most bullshit candy of the holidays.
Oh,
The
okay.
least interesting and appetizing of all candies.
Yeah, you
You've
don't
got
care for
Peeps.
Cadbury eggs, do you?
I like a Cadbury egg. Cadbury eggs, the only thing that I actually even look forward to, and
Yeah.
really when it comes down to, I'm a caramel Cadbury guy, so
Yeah.
I'm just eating more chocolate and caramel, not even like the sugar goo that's in a normal one. So what am I really missing
Sugar
if I
goo.
don't get it? Yeah, the sugar goo.
No, I know.
I'm sorry. What do you call the yolk inside?
You remember when they started saying that? People were vaguely upset because it wasn't yellow.
I had to stop myself from saying so many bad
That
things.
yellow
What was this?
I did
Between
as well,
stuff.
but I've never. I look, to be honest, Anthony, I've never thought about it as anything is what it is. You are correct.
mean-
It is sugar goo. I just have never said those words together, so that's all.
Yeah. So when it comes down to it, a caramel Cadbury
Sugar
is
juice.
just another Milky Way or whatever. It's just caramel and chocolate. It's not special. Easter candy. Your Peeps, bullshit. Your
Yeah, no,
jelly
I don't
beans,
like Peeps,
very
remember?
hit or miss.
That's how we
Oh, yeah,
found out.
Peeps-
That's how I found out
That's all-
I needed my gallbladder taken out. That was
That's
the
right.
last fucking straw. But I couldn't think of what flavor that was. I just remember
Watermelon, wasn't it?
Was that what it was?
Or like, was it springtime?
It was like a special special Peep. That's what I meant to say. It was a special Peep.
Yeah, it
like
was
this
some
new
specialty
flavor that
Peep.
we had to try,
Wait a
and
minute.
it was just too much.
No, it was Peep flavored Oreos that
Oh!
exploded your gallbladder.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Peep flavored Oreos.
It was too
because yes, I
much.
would never eat a peep. I don't like peeps.
Too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, the longtime listeners will remember the episode after that when Steph had the whole gallbladder emergency room story to tell.
Yeah. It was terrible.
Oh yeah.
Fucking terrible.
Yeah. But like, what's there to like look forward to with
Ooh, I
Easter
like
candy?
Cadbury eggs.
We
I
established.
like those.
Yeah, I thought that's why you brought it up
Yeah.
to begin with.
Remember, sugar goo.
Oh,
Yeah.
and these.
Yes.
I like robin eggs. They're just
Aren't those-
they're
well,
just Whoppers.
Do I have to?
Yeah, those
But-
are just Whoppers. aren't
Okay,
they?
see,
But-
now, I think that's what I thought I bought, and I did
Whoppers?
not.
Oh.
What I bought were Whopper eggs, and these aren't good.
Oh. Yeah,
But there's
these
something
are
about-
still Whoppers.
But something about her little robin eggs, they're better
Sure.
than these. I can't explain it. It's the same stupid thing.
It's still Whopper, but it's
Yeah.
something about it saying robin eggs that just make it.
On the whole conversation, I will make the difference. I mean, if someone's got to put a rule down, I'll make a difference. There's a difference between a Whopper, which you get all year, and a Robin's Egg, which is essentially the same, different shape, because other things like the Reese's Egg, that's not a regular Reese's.
No, but
that's
it's
a different
amazing.
world.
I love it.
Yes.
I don't know
Yeah,
why
the
it
snack
tastes
size
different.
ones?
Because, like,
Okay.
you're correct. Fundamentally, it's the same, but it's not.
It's not. The ratio's different. And that can make all the difference in the world. I want to hit up Charlie real quick. You're for the peeps. I have known several people who specifically enjoy the peeps a little stale, and I'm wondering if you're one of them.
I know people like that.
Yeah. The same
What
with
is happening?
Oh, somebody knows how to use the special keys in chat.
Oh, I was like, did we just get a techno spell put on us?
Did you just activate the Winter Soldier?
Jackie is summoning demons in our chat.
I was like, oh shit, things about to get real up in this bitch.
Charlie loves the stale peeps.
Do you like? Do
All
you
right.
purposely like? Okay, it's time to eat these. So you open it and then you just leave it open and then you go back to it
Just-
later.
You
Time to wait.
you poke holes in the bag and then wait a couple days. That's the method that I've heard from more than one person.
Are they just better that way, or
I have eaten them. I hate them both the same. It doesn't matter whether they are a little tougher or a little softer. It's
I
still
don't
bullshit.
I don't hate them, but I also don't like them. Like if it's
Yeah.
there and one
If
has
it's
been
there, you'll try it, right?
like if one is presented to me, I'm like, all right, I'll eat you. And then I eat you and I go, yeah, this is why I don't eat you. And it's like, all right.
it's the weirdest thing because I like marshmallows, just like a marshmallow that get a nice s'more.
I like a
but make that
marshmallow.
yeah, but they're not.
yeah,
the
but make it a
same.
peep and just fuck that peep, man. I
Marshmallow
don't.
candy doesn't even like taste the same to me.
There's two types of peeps I don't fuck with: the candy and the wrapper.
Oh.
Anyway,
I
yeah.
just want to say candy wrapper. That's all.
Oh, Monday's trying to get us to do a peep eating contest. That's
I'm in.
not gonna go
I'm
well.
in. But I don't care.
Right.
Leland wins. He wins.
Leland
That's it.
wins.
Yay,
We're
I
not
finally
fighting for
won
that.
something.
It's like you win by like one more because everyone tapped out at the one. You just eat one more and you win.
You know, it's not even about
Play
eating.
Chubby
It's not
Bunny.
even about eating the peep.
Yeah.
It's just an eating contest.
I would like to do an eating contest once in my life.
Are we?
Just once.
What would we do it here? What would we eat here that we would do an eating contest? Popcorn?
What's
Ooh, the ice
what's a
cream one.
classic? What's a classic LORC food?
Oreos.
Well, I mean,
That
if you want to be a very like a nice callback, just do fruit.
I love fruit.
You know what?
The Fruit Olympics.
Yes, Steph, that was okay. Just Anthony, continue.
Oreos. I think if there was a classic callback,
Ooh, chips.
what about chips?
A chip eating contest. I love chips.
You, there it is.
There it is.
Oreos have been a consistent thing because we were especially when we were all here. We were real hard on the different goofy Oreos. So if we were to do a contest, I think whatever preferred Oreo, consistent stuffing among all of us, that would be the one.
Remember, we learned the packaging for Oreos was to put the why it has that what was it? The center part of the Oreo packages, because there's rows of 3. The center one is supposed to have salsa. It was invented.
It was a long walk, Steph.
Because I didn't know how to phrase it.
That's good. You're not
Because you're trying to describe a picture.
you're not allowed to talk for the next minute.
Aww.
You brought that salsa Oreo
Anthony, mute
bullshit
her.
back up. Longer walk
You
than
know
Frodo
why I
took.
thought about it.
You didn't even make it the minute. You really just can't do it.
I know. I was just trying to
Why are
tell
you still?
No, I'm gonna talk. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. I was really curious, and I kind of wanted to try it. the Oreo with salsa just to see how that would go? I mean, I'm sure it's gonna taste terrible, but like, I just want to try it.
You become my least favorite person on this.
Are you about to pull it out right now?
Well, I don't
Yay,
have
I'm out
Oreos
of the
to try
doghouse.
Shut your mouth.
Like you were looking away like you're about to pull out the salsa.
it. Yes, guys,
She
you
did.
have my
I would
salsa?
like. She's just
Have
like,
my
oh wait,
Oreo.
hold on. Here it is.
Steph,
Give me 1 second. Yes.
Steph, are you only considering this because you saw a picture of it on the internet?
I
Or
wouldn't
do
go out of my
you
way to
conceivably
fucking try this.
think that this could taste good?
No, I don't think it'll taste good at all.
Neither do
Like,
I. It's
I think
just
it
a
tastes
joke.
really bad.
Yeah, yes.
But I
it's just
do
a
want to
joke.
try it.
Somebody,
still wanna try
somebody saw.
queso-filled Oreo.
That's like when people said watermelon with mustard is really good. I still just want to try it.
Look, I know several
That I'll
people
try.
who have tried it, and they have enjoyed it. So
Of course you know people. You live in L.A.
Yeah, mustard and
all right,
water.
fair. Stop taking shots at me.
But I'm like wondering
know what?
how the watermelon has to be. Like, you have to have the perfect watermelon, right? Because, like, are you picky with your watermelon? I am. When it starts to have that, like, sandy grit, oh, no, I'm not eating it.
No, I don't like it when it's like
like that
that. But
stuff.
you can't tell that from thumping it. You just bite it and you're like, oh, this ain't a
Yeah,
good
you
one.
buy it and you're either happy or you're not.
Yeah.
You're upset and you throw it away.
It just takes so long to eat through that first layer of watermelon, though.
It's tough. It's tough. I mean, it's worth it once you get through it.
Oh yeah, it's so sweet.
Oh yeah,
and juicy.
Yeah,
guys
that's
are
the price you
dumb.
pay.
Just dumb.
Look, I have a friend, a very close friend, who eats kiwis whole, and I have still not recovered.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Skin and all. I know this.
Yep, straight through the skin.
Steph, why do you do that?
I don't do that. I'm one of those people that cut it in half and then get a spoon and scoop out one half.
Yeah, the grapefruit method.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie's
Oh.
right though. I've seen people do
yeah.
the salt thing. Yeah.
Dude,
Oh, yeah,
I do
I've
salt with
done
a
that a
lot
lot.
of things. I had salt with orange
Yeah.
yesterday,
I
and
think
salt with
my-
strawberries
oh,
on
yes.
Saturday.
I think my grandmother does it.
How
My
to
dad
make
does
something
that. I'm not
delicious
down.
unhealthy.
No, I don't like it. No, it's not for me. But if people want to do
I
it,
like
go
the salt.
knock yourselves out. Yeah.
Sure, just
Salt and
don't-
pineapple,
Yeah,
fire.
that's yours.
Wait,
I like
salt on pineapple?
salt on pineapple?
I've never done that.
Why
That's
would you? Doesn't it just ruin the taste
But
of the beautifulness that
It's
is
so
the pineapple?
perfect.
I mean, if it's too sour, I don't know. That sour, salty kind of like.
Well, that's when you just put it in a
it's
drink
not.
and add more rum, girl.
Well, actually, no. I can understand what she's saying because my favorite pizza topping combination is pepperoni and pineapple with black olives on it. But
We're
anyway,
not doing this
'cause I
tonight.
like the juxtaposition. I like the juxtaposition of the saltiness from the pepperoni and the sweetness of the pineapple. It's delicious.
Yeah.
And yes, tahini with fruit. Oh,
Bomb.
there it is.
Bomb.
It's not my jam. It's not my
That's
jam to do that.
that's fine. Yeah.
I love it.
But I need everything to just be as sweet as possible.
Yeah.
That's how I.
That's why Steph's on the show.
Oh.
Even my podcast got to be sweet.
Oh, me and Jordan should see ourselves out then.
Yeah, I could just
You-
I could just turn my camera off.
You two are the salty that balance it out.
Oh, there you go.
Because
Perfect.
Steph is
consider me
Steph is
salty?
real. Well, if I said just Leland, that means I would have to come up something for you, and I didn't have time to do that or the mental capacity to do it quickly. So I just decided to lump you both together. And I was going to
Back
double
asking the real
down.
questions.
I was going to double down on Steph being sweet to counteract. Yes, Beck's right. Sour would have been the other one, which would have been Jordan.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm umami.
No. I was gonna say I'm more of a salty person, but yeah. That's
Oh, yes.
okay. Calm the fuck down. We had a wonderful weekend. I don't know why you're being so shitty.
We did. We did have a wonderful weekend.
Like, coming at me and shit. I bought you lots of drinks.
Well, why don't you tell us about this drink-filled weekend?
Oh, it was definitely drink-filled. Even Domino's interested in this story.
Yeah, Domino's here for the story now. So this past weekend, Leland and I got to hang out. I drove all the way up to Burbank and got to go to the Magical Kingdom for the first time in
Snap.
3 years. I think we were talking about. It's been quite a while.
Yeah, we went.
That's
We
not a
were at
Switch
my
phone.
birthday, in I think 2019. I think
Something
maybe?
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I drove up Saturday. Spent about 3 hours in traffic to get up there. Then had a fantastic weekend. Dude, you were just not going to be helpful today. There he goes. Now I can focus on you. And among another first, got to hang out with Mark from Not Another Monday podcast.
Yeah.
Shout outs.
Yeah. He's another Valley boy. So we had ourselves a tall boy lunch, we call it.
I love it.
Yeah. Because we were both of similar heights. So to make ourselves feel nice and big, we called it a tall boy gathering. But yeah, it was super fun. Hanging out with Mark was a total blast. We got some of the best nachos I've had in a while, as well as a pretzel better than Disney.
Fuck you.
Which the Disney
No,
one
no,
was
just
good.
straight up. Fuck you.
Nope, the Disney one was good.
Is that your Bavarian?
That one was better.
Was that what's one?
Bavarian?
Is that what it's called? Bavarian?
I'll give you that they were two different pretzels.
But they're not.
They totally are. You just don't understand how pretzels are made. But we carry on with yourself.
Oh, no.
Leland's about to retroactively slap you.
Leland, educate me, please. Explain to me how these two were different aside from their size.
She said it. The one was a Bavarian pretzel. The other one was an American pretzel. They're
it was
totally
right.
different.
Okay.
Yeah.
He don't know shit.
No, I do know shit. I know more shit than you.
Not about these pretzels. They're the same fucking pretzel, you dope.
Not one was frozen and then reheated.
Anyway, fantastic time hanging out with Mark. A total blast. And hopefully at some point we'll all get to hang out together. Leland and Mark also got to meet since we crashed the House of Secrets and hung out with Leland briefly. Well, he did. I hung out for a while, which is always my jam, to hang out in a comic shop as long as I can. Had some other friends swing through, saw SpongeBob. It was a day.
Did you go hard on the dollar section?
I went so baller on that dollar section. Yo, you don't even know. I had like 5 books. They had to cart me away.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Spent 500 cents on that dollar bin. But
Okay, Jackie's casting another spell now.
Jackie, can you summon more followers? That'd be real great.
Yes, the Norse god more follower.
I think she just told us we had. I think she just told us we had to wait for Durin's Day to see the sparrow.
But
That's for like 2
outside of
people,
normal-
and I'm proud of it.
No, that other person was not on this podcast.
You just mad about the pretzel thing?
No, I stand by it. I am secure
Is he
in
the
my
one
pretzel decision. You're the one defensive. The cool thing that we also did, we did another escape room, Leland and I.
Ooh.
Ooh.
We did an official South Park themed
Oh, wow.
escape room in the Galleria, which is just a big mall.
I feel like my brother would love that.
And we got out. We did it. We started out real strong. Suffered near the end, but That don't matter. It's a pass or fail, and we passed.
Yeah, it was the
Yeah.
four of us, as me, Scott, Brian, and Anthony trying to figure it out. It was good. They wrote their own little story. You're like in a kind of roped up in an episode of South Park. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
We all, I think, figured out our own things, except the big thing, which they had to tell us.
Yeah, I guess we can't talk about what's inside.
Nah.
Yeah.
Because you give it away.
Yeah.
Let's just say
there
that
were some moments.
the guy was real
How do you
chatty.
rate
Like
it?
he kept telling us, we were just like, yo, we got it. It's like we're good, except that
Yes,
one thing.
Clyde the Frog was kind of popping in, and that's what I was calling him, with advice, but it was usually because we were on the right track, we were gonna get it, but we were clearly like too minute. We were looking too closely. And we were like, he's more saving us time, not solving any riddles for us, except for like one where we asked for a hint. We only asked for one hint. He gave it to us, and we all simultaneously rolled our eyes.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But fun. And I remain, I think, 4 for 4 on escape rooms of always getting out. Which
Nice.
I feel happy about that. Because I'm never going to be like the escape room guy, but I do feel like it's a solid accomplishment. It takes a good amount of teamwork. You need a good group, and I've always been with a good group.
Yeah.
And like, I don't think of myself as being particularly great with puzzles. To me, it's either something that clicks or it doesn't, and I felt I shined real bright, real early. If maybe you'll agree with me, Leland, but by the end, I'm like, I'm running out of ideas here. I feel I had a couple like bangers right after another, and then very suddenly, like, I don't know how any of this works.
It's usually my goal, like during doing an escape room, to at least solve one thing. Like I contributed,
Yeah.
because otherwise I feel dumb. Like
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'd absolutely recommend it if anyone was in the area, or if there's any other ones around. I don't think it would spoil anything, but Scott put a phone number in chat. If you call that number, it will dial the shitty walk.
It dials a shitty walk.
Yeah,
that's
It
hilarious.
will
You can
dial
talk
shitty
to
walk.
him a little bit.
You can talk to it. It has
Yeah.
some programmed responses, but it will go back and forth with you. It was part of the deal. You would need to know something specific inside to know what you're going to get from the phone call. So again, I don't think it spoils anything, but if you just want to fuck around for a couple minutes, it's fun. It's pretty fun.
Aw.
That does sound cool.
Yeah. And one of the best parts is it is an actual Colorado Springs phone number.
Oh, wow.
I thought that was pretty great. Yeah.
Hey Steph, we drove through there.
We did. We did.
You look like you just broke her brain completely.
Because I was just like, was that
I was there.
where the gas station was?
The only one in America is
gas
located in
station
Colorado
with the-
Springs.
The
With the
gas station.
dispensary that I could see.
The gas station / dispensary?
Oh, that wasn't the right place?
wa-
Oh, okay.
It wasn't a gas station / dispensary.
Okay.
There was just a dispensary right next door to a gas station. Though there was a gas station / dispensary that we did see.
Like how some truck stops have a Arby's or a Subway inside.
Yeah.
And like
instead you get weed.
all right.
I dig it.
Nice.
Get your gas and
Smoke I was going to say comfortably. That's not the word.
Smoke and go.
Responsibly. God,
Look, when I lived in Florida, I was the first few things I remember when I went to my first liquor
Gas
store.
insurance.
Where is that the liquor stores at the time in Orlando had drive-up windows. That really bothers me still to this day, because I was just like, what?
Oh, yeah.
We still have one here
yeah,
What?
yeah.
There's one in San Diego?
The drive-through. Yeah.
Yep.
That,
in
Oh.
Claremont. There's still
In Claremont.
one drive-through convenience store that you could buy alcohol from.
That is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you drive
It's-
Hey
through
man,
the
sometimes you
store.
gotta get some alcohol on the go.
Honestly, it's
Sure.
weird if you don't drive through. Like you can park. It has parking spaces. You can park and go in, but you go in through a bay door, where like a car will drive through your store, and they still have only
Yeah.
the one register. So it's
Yeah.
you, the person behind you, and then a fucking truck behind that person.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, but then we went to Disneyland and Anthony hurt himself.
Oh, you want to skip to that part?
What's left?
I was going to talk about our shoes.
I forgot about our shoes. Shoes.
Yeah, you were so hyped for your shoes.
Shoes.
Anthony ate shit hard. Yeah, Corm ain't lying.
Oh my God, shoes.
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 Yeah, to kill time before the escape room, we looked around at what was immediately in the area, saw a Vans store, and it was Leland's idea. It's like, well, why don't we go in there? Like, it's right next door. Like, we'll be fine. On the way, we passed the military recruiter, which Leland concernedly asked if we were too old to be drafted, which I confidently said yes, but I don't
No,
really
I
know.
asked if
I
we
just
were too
assumed.
old to enlist. You said, and we're also too old to be drafted.
Oh my God.
And then I said,
pretty
I think my
confident
colorblindness keeps me out. And then you all were like, nah, they find a way.
They'll find something for you to do. But yeah, so we went to the Vans with no intention of spending a single dollar. Like, Leland and I, we don't wear Vans. Ah, shit. Beck told us we're still old enough to get drafted.
Yeah, we're at the bottom of the list though. When they get to us, shit has gone very, very badly already.
We're bottom of the bucket in listies.
Isn't that just the plot of that one Chris Pratt bomb on Amazon Movies or whatever?
No, not at all.
Oh, no, that's not the plot. I watched it. That's not how it works. Anyway,
I'm not gonna watch it, so I'm gonna believe what I
I've
want.
never owned a pair of Vans, and me and Anthony,
Yeah.
I'm an Adidas kid. That's all I've ever worn. And I rolled into this fit, and I saw a pair of shoes. I was like, well, I must have those.
we both fell in love very quickly, and with more than one shoe.
Yeah, I was gonna buy a really cool like retro '80s kind of blue pair, and then fucking Scott walks over and goes, "Look, they have a Hawaiian set." And I was like, "I threw those blue ones faster than you could have." So I was like, "Fuck these blue shoes." I was like, "Hand me those red shoes with the flowers."
Okay, Seth. Next time we hang out, we have to go to a van store and beat them.
But Anthony got the most
I wear my Vans.
I do have I have a coupon. I can use it to get those blue shoes.
Coupons.
I mean, Anthony found the most
are good.
Anthony as fuck shoes I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
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 If you're a follower of mine on my social medias at Spooky the 13th, you'll see just some of the most beautiful shoes that I'm just barely squeezing my foot into. So
He was
I
hell
don't-
bent
I
and
don't
determined to
wear
get
Vans.
those shoes.
Yeah, like I was really on the fence. Yes, Jackie, they are some vampire ass Vans. Check out my Instagram. Yeah, like I need shoes at Spooky the 13th. I need a new pair of sneakers. The Adidas that I have are faded and worn out. And I've been trying to find shell toes. Those are the shoes I want to have. But shell toes are not popular, so the ones that are out there are super expensive, and I don't want to spend like $100 on sneakers.
That's fair.
I'm not there yet. I'm not judging those who do, Jordan, but it's not for me.
What's going on?
So
Shoesy and
I've
the
got a curiosity.
Banshees.
Is that solid?
This
So yeah,
motherfucker.
I'm keeping an open mind. I'm looking around and I see these black shoes with red velvet,
Yeah,
like
the velvet part.
inner
Like,
bodies, and that velvet has then a kind of fleur. What's that French thing?
Fleur de lure.
The
Filigree.
Fleur de lis.
Fleur de
Filigree.
lis. Yeah, kind of.
Fleur de lis or or filigree. Yeah, which one are you going for?
The fleur de lis thing.
Okay.
Kind of imprinted
has a
into
pattern.
that. It has a pattern in the red. So I got super hot for them. I look inside. It says size 8. I'm like, fuck. So I ask, hey, do you have these in like a 9, 9.5? Because with Adidas, that's typically where I fall, between a 9, 9.5. My foot's a little wide, so my shoes always got a little extra room at the end, but they're not squishing my toe beans together.
Yeah.
Comes back, no, that's our last shoe. That one right there. Now, this is honestly kind of like the exact shoe I'm always looking for.
Aw,
Like
that's cool.
non-traditional leather, like even the black is nubuck. It's not even like a normal leather.
Yeah.
It's got like just the gorgeous color of red, the print, all of that. If I want shit like this, usually I gotta spend well over $100, and like customize it or like whatever. So I put the 8 on, and it is pretty much exactly my footprint. So like I'm standing there while Leland's getting hot over Hawaiian shoes. I'm like, man, could this go badly for me if I buy these? Like, does like my foot swell? Is it uncomfortable? Like, do I end up with just a shoe trophy that I never wear? Which still remains to be seen.
You can
I
return
didn't know. Can I though? I'm really,
I see them.
I'm
I see
really
them
in love
online.
with these shoes, to be completely honest.
them. All right, well then no, you have to fuck them.
These are them, right?
No, that's not them.
Dang it. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, I see now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Close. Those look good too. I didn't know, like, because Vans, not a shoe I had, their soles are real hard. Vans wearers, like, what do y'all do with that? Do
They're hella
you just
thick.
Skateboarders.
yeah? But like, do you just always put in an insole? Is that just like standard practice, or do you just deal with a hard ass sole?
Oh, I just always have
Oh, I've
insoles
never had a
personally,
problem with it.
because
Yeah.
my ankles is fucked.
Yeah, I like doing insoles regardless, but now that the shoe is like literally the size of my foot, I'm like, man, like there's not a lot of room to give here.
Yeah.
So I'm wearing Chucks.
Yeah.
And in my Chucks, I put insoles in them.
Oh, I've never put insoles in shoes unless the bottom's like real fucked up. Then
It's a
then
nice
I'll put
time,
it.
Steph. I recommend it. I like a strong arch, so like I'm always putting insoles in.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
So the both of us, honestly, we found our soulmates in that store.
Ha!
It's awesome.
We found
When
perfect
you find
shoes.
the shoe that you want and it's the shoe that you've really been wanting,
Yeah.
and it just like that's your shoe, yeah, you must grab it.
And shit like that is not common. They don't make shoes for spooky kids like me. So wisely, I did not wear them the next day to Disneyland to do the
Yeah.
10, 12-hour walking around. All right, so I fucked my knee up. That's the lead of the Disney story, I think. Let me
Freeze frame.
Yeah, let me explain because some people in chat already know. Some people may have seen it on my social media where I decided to censor the gore. We are 6 of us in the Disney group. Me and Leland, Scott, Shane, and then Jess and
Julian.
Justin Julian. So we're all in like a 3-row, like a 4-runner or something. I got the little legs, so I'm in the back. Usually, this means you have to crawl over the middle seat to get out. I'm getting out, and my foot gets caught in the seat belt as I'm exiting.
Oh no.
That foot doesn't hit the ground before my knee does. I fall out of the fucking car, crack my knee like an egg, and in I mean, Leland, is it just absolutely Anthony? I roll to my feet and present.
Yeah.
Waiting for the score of the judges.
Mm-hmm. And that guy in the car next to you was like, "Brah, did you just fall?" No, he said, "Brah, did you just eat shit?" And you were like, "Yep,
Yeah,
sure did."
yeah. I did a front flip. It's one of those moments where
This is at
know
10
exactly what you
a.m.
were
This is
thinking.
the start of the Disney day.
no.
This
We
is
have
in the
not.
parking lot.
We're in the parking lot. We have 12 hours of walking ahead of us.
yeah. I have the distinct memory as I'm falling. I hit my knee first, and my brain immediately focuses that I hit on the patella. And I'm like, that's bad.
Oh no.
That could be bad. And so
Yeah.
I'm falling forward, and just like those thoughts that do not have words, they are just immediate reactions. Back out there with the sniper rifle. I yucked my knee. For some reason, I just had the thought, roll with it. Just keep rolling and go to your feet. It's unnecessary. I could have just fallen like a regular person, taken a moment, and then got up. But
you live the parkour life.
yeah, I live that parkour life, and I just have to be the center of attention, I guess. So, so yeah, I roll over my shoulder, over my back, and then back up to my feet. Which immediately standing after hitting my knee, also maybe not the wisest thing because I hadn't assessed what my problems were yet. All in all, not bad. My knee is fine. Injured,
Okay.
yes. Uncomfortable all day, yes. Swollen, yes.
Oh,
But
God.
not dislocated, not broken. Like I'm regularly walking right now. My biggest problem right now, which was a big problem then, today's fashion just don't account for swollen kneecaps, and I really kind of rosied up my kneecap, so I've just got like exposed skin, and my pants are constantly kind of like gently rubbing and caressing me, reminding me of my earlier failures. So that is where honestly most of the pain of the day came from, was just
The
walking
rubbing.
and my pants, the jeans rubbing against it.
Yeah.
Steps, anytime like the steps of kind of pushing off with that knee. If there's a handrail, I was using that.
In hindsight, it doesn't matter now, but if you had said something, we could have gone to the Disney first aid and they would have given you a big Band-Aid.
Yeah.
But that wasn't really. I mean, yeah, all right, I guess that would have helped some. Also, I didn't know that until like 4:00.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you should have just been walking with the gangster lean. That'd be fine.
Yeah, I had a strut to me as I toured the magical kingdom.
I mean, by the third or
back and
fourth
forth.
drink, we all had that strut.
Yes, we did. I've never been buzzed in Disney, and that was a dawning on me. Like, this is.
No, go to any theme park event, whatever. Just get drunk.
Yeah, it's a good time.
It's fun.
It was weird. Honestly, not fond of it. Not fond of it.
Oh, that makes sense because you have to feel in control.
Yeah, I have
right?
control issues over stuff like that. So
I had
with
a good
so many
time.
people
Didn't
around
give a
me.
fuck.
Saw the picture. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, if you're on
the picture where
you're on that
Rovi had the
Discord-
best comment. Where Rovi said, "I look like someone who just shot down your dream script." Like, no, it's
Yeah.
shit. It's like, all right, he's not wrong.
It's true. That's true. Yeah, that
we-
was somewhere around 2, 3. Yeah, it's like 2 p.m.
What, for lunch?
Yeah, that picture. That picture's
Day
taken around 2
drinking.
p.m.
Day
Or
drinking
4
all
o'clock
the
when our
time.
reservations were?
I thought our reservations was at like 1:50.
No, sir.
Oh.
I've heard about people doing that back. People went to, like, they'll go to Disneyland, but they'll, like, take edibles before they go, and I was just like,
Yo, porque no los dos, right?
I've done that too. It's also an experience, especially when the mouse starts talking. You're like, ooh.
Sam, are you
can't do
okay?
it.
I'm fine.
It's okay. At least one person should be like clear-headed.
Okay.
There was 4 people drinking and 2 clear heads. We were fine. It's like,
Look.
Nothing bad was
All
gonna
I'm saying
happen.
is, during the LoRC Vegas trip, someone has to be more clear-headed.
Ooh, we got to bring.
It's not going to
We
be
got to
me.
bring somebody else then.
you just said you can't stand me not in control, and then you're just like, oh, we got to bring someone else then.
Yeah, but it's Vegas.
But it's Vegas, baby.
The
Rules are different.
The Vegas trip, I imagine like the crowds that we deal with are only like in between, like
Yeah.
like in transition from one thing that we're doing to the other.
Dude, I'm down.
Cruising around Disney all day, where like just the people are always around me. I just kept having the thoughts of like, all right, we got a buzz going. Let's just keep focused. Let's be cool. Let's we got this leg. It's not working right. We don't want to fall. We're gonna drink more. We're not stopping, but let's make sure we don't go too far because we really don't want to make an ass of ourselves at Disney.
All right.
But look, the drink dulls the pain.
Let's move on to we rode Rise of the Resistance.
We did.
Yep.
How was that?
It's good.
Very, very good. I enjoyed it a bunch. I like the immersion of it. Like, I could spend all day in Batu, honestly. Like, and left to my own devices, I just absolutely would. I would just go between the Falcon to Rise of Resistance, and like hang in the cantina. I don't need anything else. I'll zip to Tomorrowland for a Star Tours breather, and then I'm just gonna come right back. I love all of that so much. Like, I don't even think about the other rides nearly as much.
Yeah.
That said, I think Smuggler's Run is better.
I had
We
fun
don't-
with it, but I didn't know what to do.
Steph, you kind of blew me away. When you rode Rise of the Resistance, you're like, you messaged us right away, and you said like, "Oh my God, I'm crying."
Yeah, I don't know. It was a fun experience. I was just like, I don't even
Jeez.
watch Star Wars.
You
So-
haven't
Steph,
seen
Redline,
all
Redline.
the Star Wars, and you're like,
Yeah.
"I'm emotionally moved by this ride." And
Yeah,
like
something
after
about
going
was
through
like,
it,
oh wow.
after going through it, like there's not like a strong emotional thread through the story of that ride. So I'm like really confused as to why you felt
Look,
so much, other than just being
Steph-
Steph.
Yeah, I don't know.
Steph is an empathy sponge. She's like one of those dogs that you take with you, emotional support animals. That's what Steph is. But she's a person, and she soaks in everything and projects it outward.
This is true. It's just interesting when I don't feel shit. Like if I watch a whole show and I don't cry once, I'm just like, yeah, I was pissed.
The show sucks.
Yeah, that must be.
That was me in the ultimatum. I did not feel bad for any of those people on there. I was like, that's your own damn fault. That was on you. If he cheated, that was on you. You put him in that spot.
I remember I asked my brother if he was watching the ultimatum. He was like, that trashy show that's on Netflix for that dating stuff? Hell yeah, I watched it. I watched the whole thing.
Fucking Niall. He's funny.
Leland, what'd you think of Rise?
I liked it.
Did it make you feel sick? I think that's what I was worried about.
No, I didn't feel sick. I did. That quick jump up made me feel
Yeah.
more than the quick jump down.
Oh, God.
Like the quick jump
Yeah.
down, I knew was coming because I've watched the ride through enough times.
Yeah. Yeah.
I liked it. I thought it was a fine ride. I had no real issues with it. I don't know. I liked it. I don't know what more I'd want. I guess being that it's forced into the final trilogy was kind of like a meh. There's moments in it that are really good. Like I like when the lightsaber came through the ceiling and then the up and down.
That was very cool.
And I really dug the AT-AT room. I thought that was really cool. But
oh man, yes.
I was like, all right, I think if I ride it a couple more times, I might have more of an affinity for it.
Then are you currently like a Smuggler's Run over Rise of Resistance as well?
No, I Smuggler's Run is fine. It's a video game that I waited 30, 40 minutes to play, and sometimes you don't get to play it. Honestly, I really like Spider-Man. After talking bad shit about it for 6 months, this is going to be stupid. I had such a fucking good time playing Spider-Man. I don't know. I had a good time fucking playing Spider-Man. Like...
You had a hopper, right? That's how you drink. Are you allowed to bring the alcohol to the main park or no?
No.
Okay, so you only go to the one. That's the one thing I haven't experienced. I haven't gone to California.
Yeah, the
Avengers campus is fine. It's like 85 to 80% there. It's missing something, but I don't know what it's missing. I mean, another ride is probably what it's missing. But the Spider-Man ride is very tiring, but I had a good time enjoying. You do this and you catch, you got webs and you catch things. I had a good time with it. It's stupid. Don't get me wrong. It's dumb as fuck, but I had a real good time and laughing my ass off at it. So,
I had no idea what the ride was. Like I don't watch like videos of like these tours and whatnot. I just knew there's a Spider-Man ride. So you got my money. I'm in. What am I not going to do it? I'm fucking. So while we're there, they're like, oh, it really, wears your arms out. I'm like, oh, is it like one of the the Buzz Lightyear or something where like you're shooting stuff or whatever? Mm-hmm. They're like, yeah, but there's no like gun or anything. You move your arms. I'm like, what? There's a camera on you clearly that is watching your movements, and you have to throw your arms out, and that shoots web at the screen to interact with it. So for what is brief 2 minutes, you are just doing this.
What a good
constantly.
Well, yeah, I'm glad someone found a use for the Xbox Kinect.
I mean, I got tired of doing this because, and maybe Anthony can agree with me, because we're fucking Spider-Man people. We're like, we have to do it the right way. You can't just.
Oh yeah.
But by the end of it, I just got tired. I started Doc Stranging that shit. I was just like, ooh. I was getting like, and it was still working. It didn't care. You could have just been like.
I don't know. Maybe it just needs to see the thrust of motion.
I don't know. I got a kick out of it.
How'd you do, actually? I never asked what your score was.
It went away too quickly.
Oh.
It's there the whole time.
No, I didn't look down. I was too busy trying to beat Shane and Scott.
How do you know if you were going to beat them if you didn't look at your score?
I don't know. I was still. That's my point. Is I don't know if I did.
I think maybe you did. I think you did.
Yeah, Scott also gave up after one screen, so I knew I beat him.
It is super hard to aim. And also, like, it doesn't really explain, like...
I don't know. I hit all the spider bots I was tagging for.
Like, you're in the spider buggy, and they kind of move you around the Avengers campus where you're trying to capture, like, rogue spider bots. So you're like, they're just an infestation. You're going crazy. Yeah. And at first I'm like, okay, left, right, left, right, left, right. And I'm trying to see where my webs are going. And it's not, like, again, it's tough because they also arc. They have gravity to them. So you've got to, like, figure that out for the 30 seconds that you were on each screen. I started, like, lining up my hands so I could, like, aim in a single point on the screen.
Not a bad plan.
Which, it did help. It did help. My first couple screens, I was, like, after that, I was, like, at 50 grand. And then the last screen, I got another 50 grand on that screen alone, which was like, everything is coming.
Oh, God.
That's what she said.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was just covered in webs. just like she was. But like I also get what Shane and some others were talking about. You do it once and like you get it. You don't have to do it again.
Yeah.
That said, I probably will. I'll probably do it every time I go there. But it's a brief ride.
Yeah, it's too quick.
Yeah, that would be really my only complaint is it's so small, and like all of Avengers Campus is so small. Like, what do you tell them? Like, knock down Radiator Springs?
Oh no, they already have the area
but...
set up for the next ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that's allotted for that. What is the next ride? Do you know what the theme
at
for that
this
is?
time it's supposed to be a Quinjet virtual Star Tours kind of thing. I think that building where all the superheroes stand up on top of it. That's going to be I think the entrance building, and they're going to build behind it to the side of it, and probably down and up and all sorts of stuff. So,
right on.
But all that being said, go ahead.
Well, Beck asked if the campus was for Ant-Man. Oh wait, no, I think you're just making jokes.
I mean, we saw
I now
Ant-Man.
recognize the parentheses. Yeah. The you know what? Pim Particle fucking little restaurant. Some good drinks in there. Yeah.
Like isn't it called like Pim's Laboratory?
Yeah, Pim's
or
Laboratory.
Some shit like that.
Yeah, they got the honey fizz is my favorite.
Got a little frozen stick of honey.
We will go.
I want to go.
All that in
It's
hindsight.
not worth it to just go one side, right? You got to get the hopper.
You can do one or just not go to the other. It's up to you.
I mean, if you do
worth it,
one
right?
per day, but if you're only going one day, like get the hopper.
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. I want to go.
Anyway, so we'll end this story with the highlight of the day, I think, for everybody. So we get done with fucking Haunted Mansion, which we all have not done, and me and Anthony haven't done it in
few years.
That hasn't been.
And every time I'd gone,
it's because my birthday's in October, and we go in October, and we're forced to do that
when we
stupid Nightmare Before Christmas overlay. So like, I haven't seen the actual Haunted Mansion in like maybe a good
long while.
5-6 years. So I was just like, fuck yeah. So finally I got to see the Haunted Mansion. It was great. I was excited. Half the shit wasn't working that day. It was having a bad day, but I still enjoyed it. We get done. We're standing outside, and Shane looks at me and goes, look, Splash Mountain's only 15 minutes. And so we decide, okay, let's do Splash Mountain. Jess and Julian go, we'll meet you at the exit. We're going to go get beignets. Okay. They made a better choice than I think the four of us did. But so we got there, and the marching we walked on. There was no 15-minute wait. Literally, we walked right on, because after the fireworks, everyone decided to leave Disney. So it was like everything
like
at after 9
Oh.
was 15-minute waits for almost everything. So we knocked out like 6 rides in like an hour at the end there. But
nice.
There you go.
so we're on fucking Splash Mountain, and they're supposed to be doing that Princess and the Frog switch over at one point, which has suddenly slowly been taken offline. There's not a lot being said about it no more. It's almost as if they don't want to pay for the new technology. So Splash Mountain was closed down recently and given all new animatronics. So who knows if that Princess and the Frog thing is actually ever going to happen now, because that would cost money, and New Bob's cheap as fuck. So we're sitting there, and the marching order on the boat is Shane's in the front, Anthony's second, I'm third, Scott's fourth, and the two ever randos got the good seats in the back. I have not been on Splash Mountain in probably a good 10 years, and now I remember why I don't get on Splash Mountain. The first, we were doing good up until a point, and we were just kind of like, we all prepared ourselves. Like, Anthony put on his jacket, he zipped it up. Shane put his phone in the plastic bag. I put all our stuff inside my rain slicker jacket thing. We're all kind of prepared just in case we get a little damp. That's not what happened. A tidal wave happened.
God, you gotta go.
Oh, Shane was head to toe soaked. Like there was not a dry portion of that poor kid's head. Anthony was smart. He lifted up his feet, so his feet didn't get very bad, but all his like, what'd you say, like nipples down, wet except for feet?
No, all my pants, like down to my ankles, were wet, and my jacket, like the front of my my hoodie was damp, but that meant my shirt underneath was still pretty dry. So I opened it back up. That's a lot of surface stuff, but wet jeans became an issue on my knee again. It progressively just got easier. I know to wedge my feet up into the sides.
Yeah, that's
and that typically saves me. There's one first dip, and I think Shane said like, "Oh, like this is the one that's like actually kind of bad," and it's like
he was right
maybe halfway into the ride. I mean, he wasn't wrong, but it got worse.
I mean, I lifted up my feet every time. But that tidal wave at the second one, it didn't matter. They just hit my feet. Yeah. At that point, I just put my feet down because I was like, well, I'm wet now. Like, it don't matter. I am from nipples down soaked. To the point when we got... Actually, you know, you know where there was the less water? The final drop did not have that much water. Because at that point, they're like, nah, we already fucked you over, so who cares?
Not for you.
No.
But it...
Well, not for me. Shane. That's his
not
problem.
For you. And there was a delay to it. Like we're halfway through the ride. We go through that first dip. Like we are wet, and it's like, fuck. Like we've made some poor decisions in life at this point, but like life will continue to go on. And then we go down the big drop. And being in second, I see like the water go up and the log push it upwards and forwards. And for a second, I'm like, oh, good. It's going to like splash on the nose and kind of dissipate off. Like, sure, we would get like some water, but I did not expect a second bump to then dip under that wave. And that is when I lose sight of Shane for just a moment.
If you have the picture on your phone, send it to Jordan so he can put it up in the stream.
Anthony's hosting. He can just do it.
Yeah, I guess I could.
But the
you talk while I figure this out.
Scott, you got damp? Maybe?
Like he heard of water.
He'll pop up here in the chat. He didn't even get damp. This motherfucker was fine. He got off, was like, I'm good.
Oh, where were you seated on the ride?
He was fourth.
Oh, he was fourth? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
When I have done this ride in the past, I typically have sat in the final seat knowing that that's the good place to sit. And these two motherfucking randos took my seat. Also, I shielded him. So that also happened. When we got outside with hot beignets waiting for us, which was lovely, I took off my shoes and wrung out my socks, and there was a puddle. Everyone you can attend to it. It happened. Like, this isn't a joke. I actually was like, no, let's see. You know, and Jess was so sweet. She's like, we'll buy you some socks. It's like, no, it's not about the socks. They're just going to go in wet shoes. Like, they're
going to go in wet shoes. And you're going to just,
It's just going to be miserable more than it already is. But we went on Thunder Mountain right after that, and honestly, it dried a lot of that out real quick.
I mean, it took the edge off, sure.
We rode that new snow.
Like at the end of the night, right?
Oh yeah, this was like the last hour.
Yeah, it's dark.
If that was the first shit you did,
it's cooled
walking
off.
around in like wet clothes.
But that's how you dry.
No, not necessarily, because if there's damp areas that don't get dry, they rub and they get raw.
Yeah, like his knee.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
Like you're fucked for the rest of the day.
Yeah, when we got back to my place, and Anthony he changed, and he pulled up his pant leg, and I was like, oh, you okay? And then we rode that new Snow White ride, which I'm good if I never ride that again. So
What kind of ride was it? Just like one of those like
they just
story-timey rides, or was
yeah,
it
it's
a ride?
no, it's a Fantasyland ride that they just redid. It used to be Snow White's Scary Adventures. Now it's like Snow White's happy ending or some shit.
Oh,
They
I
got
think
rid
I'm
of all
gone
this.
then.
They got rid of all the scary shit. It's all just kind of like Snow White running around with a bunch of men, like, "Ooh, look at me!" It was awful. I didn't like it. I was just like, I was just like, I don't need this. I'm good.
Do they still have that hell ride?
Yes,
The
we rode
one where you
that.
Go to hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Toad's
Yeah, we
Wild
always
Ride.
have to
There you
ride
go,
Mr. Toad's.
Wild Ride.
You always got to go to
I-
hell. Yeah.
I put the photo of us on Splash Mountain in the chat, or not.
That-
Well, I mean in the chat, but also on screen, so everyone can see us.
Are you doing
going
the
down.
Spider-Man thing?
Yes.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
he's wearing the Spider-Man jacket,
Yeah.
so I feel like he has to.
Yeah.
He's legally obligated
I
to do
I
the
had
Spider-Man
to,
thing.
Yeah. Disney told me in
love
line, hey, if you're gonna wear that, you got to do the Spider-Man.
Scott
thing.
looks so relaxed.
Oh yeah,
Another
Scott's
day at the
cozy.
office
It's just
with
like,
Scott. Like,
yep, I'm on a ride going over a mountain. Yep.
No.
and then Leland, it looks like your eyes are closed and you're like
Oh no!
trying to punch
Let me
down a
be
little
preface. I hate drops and I hate this ride. It's just like,
Okay,
there's
yeah,
nothing
you
but
look
misery
like
for me.
You're like getting yourself like
No, I am prepared. I am holding
prepared.
Anthony with my legs, like he's being hugged with my legs
Oh,
because I'm like I don't know where else to go. Like,
His
love
knees his
it.
knees are in my kidneys.
yeah,
Like this is how this whole thing happens. We go to Haunted Mansion, like collectively, like one of our top favorite rides. We get out, and Shane, I put it all on Shane. He's like, "Oh look, we're all still high on fun." We're like, "Whatever, Disney."
Yeah.
And there's not a moment to reconsider because there is no line. We just keep going through. We're like, yeah, this is going to be fun. Remember how racist this used to be? And it's too late once we're sit down. Like once the log is moving, there's nothing that can save us at that point. And we just have to cross our fingers and hope for the best.
Aw.
But those motherfuckers filled extra water in it that day because I have never, and every time I've
never.
ever ridden that ride, been so drenched,
Yeah.
seen so much water come out of it.
I know. The Scott makes a point. The Scott says he'll do it again. You know what? I probably would too, but I'm now more prepared.
Maybe.
You know, honestly, I feel like if Steph and I were there, we'd be those idiots in front of you.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's-
we would.
it's gonna be-
I would probably be first.
Yeah, Steph up front. I would like to put Jordan in second since I've already at this point I want to
Yeah.
just keep putting myself back farther.
Oh, I'm just going to the back.
Yeah, so likely I see the progression of like Steph, Jordan, Anthony, Leland, Scott, fifth. You know what? No, Steph, Jordan, Beck, Anthony, Leland, Scott.
Go.
Beck wants to go with us. Beck is
Yes.
absolutely welcome. That's good. That's the order.
Now you know what? Now when I usually do Thunder Mountain, I like the back side. I like I like it in the back. I like to go in the back of all the roller coasters because I like that whip feeling you get, like when it goes over the hill, you get like
yeah,
woo,
when you get
you know.
whipped.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed that. We didn't get that option. We were the first two at the front of the train. That is a whole new experience that I very much enjoyed because you think you're going to hit every single thing that's coming at you because by the time you're in the back, you're like, oh, I've seen we're not going to hit that. You don't know that at the front. Also, Anthony made a very weird statement that I thought was very funny is that when we put the lap bar down, because I am a larger person, the lap bar has to stop
We
with
sat
me.
next to each other.
He is a skinny person.
Oh, so he
The
has,
lap
like,
bar does not.
oh.
He was like, I'm gonna fly out of this. So I was like, well,
Left the ground a couple times.
I was like, you're not gonna fly out, but you're gonna catch some air. It's
Yeah,
like-
you're gonna.
Yep.
overall, a good weekend and a good time.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah, it was super fun. I'm really grateful. One that like Leland invited me. Jess and Julian facilitated the whole thing, and they were super awesome. We mentioned them back at Halloween time. We did that Cemetery Lane with them, so I certainly want to give them.
I mean,
props
let's
for
preference,
just
we
being
were-
the coolest.
when you don't pay to get into Disney, it's so much better.
I wasn't going to mention that part, but yeah.
No. We got free.
Leland knows some pretty cool people.
Ooh, that's
No.
nice.
Yeah, when you don't pay, it's much better.
I mean, everything's better when it's
No,
free.
yeah. Because I
Yeah,
looked at
of
it this way.
course, but-
That's why we had that's why we went big at lunch, because we're like, well, we didn't spend $250 to get in, so we can have a nice lunch.
Yeah.
Because there was some like when we went, it was like when I went last year. I just remember like, okay, you account how much your ticket was,
Dear.
and then after that, it's like, oh, what do we want to eat for lunch? Chicken
Burgers.
tenders for $17. And now, do you want popcorn? Just to have pop? I don't eat popcorn there, to be honest. I'll get a pretzel, but I'm not a popcorn person at the theme parks. Are you?
I like popcorn.
I'm a
Usually
popcorn theater person.
Usually I barely eat anything because it was so expensive to get in. Yeah, like usually I'm like, let's share every single thing that we buy.
Yeah.
And we'll space all the food far apart.
Has it
And we
changed?
don't go to the fancy ass restaurants.
Yeah, has it changed where you're not doing that whole app thing anymore? Like, are things just readily available to buy now, or?
Yes and no. You can wait if you'd like to, but we did the app for most things, and it was a little quicker. But you do not have to do that for the Rise anymore. You can't. We just stood in line. That's what they do now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Because like, I remember
Which was
going
less than
one
an
time,
hour.
and it was like at like 7 a.m. we decided what we wanted for lunch that day, and it was just like, what if I don't want that? Like 7 rides in, and I'm just like, I don't want this anymore.
Yeah, I mean it's a little more
It all worked
loosey goosey than it has been the last couple of
Okay.
years. They're getting
Okay,
they're
cool.
it looks like they're getting a little bit of their shit together.
More
So
lax.
yeah,
Yeah.
Do they have to make you wear masks? No, right?
no, it's Orange
It's all
County.
Required.
No, Orange County
Oh.
did. Remember, Steph? Orange County didn't have a pandemic.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
My
Like
bad.
20-25% of people.
Oh, I think you're being generous. I was thinking more like 10.
Okay. Because like,
But I will
I was
admit,
looking
though,
for
I
them.
never once felt bad. No one gave me a bad look. No one said anything to us. No one. I mean, there was
okay.
other people wearing them too, so we weren't the only ones. But like,
Yeah.
when I came home to San Diego last month, I went into the grocery store. I felt bad. Like the people in there made me feel like I was the one with the problem walking around in it. You know, but Disneyland, I was like, I don't give a fuck. You know, also maybe the drinks probably helped a bit, but like I'm just saying, I didn't feel ostracized by wearing it.
oh, okay.
Yeah. We only saw one Let's Go Brandon t-shirt the whole day, so that was good.
That's always good.
I mean,
yeah.
which is weird because I'm like,
it's
don't you guys
just one.
you guys hate Disney? Why are you here?
No, they don't.
It's like-
Well, okay, they do on the internet.
Sure, yes, my
Everybody
point.
makes
Yeah.
exceptions
They'll
for
say everything on the internet, but they're like, but I'm still going to go and give them my money. Okay.
Yeah.
You showed them.
Everyone makes exceptions.
Yeah.
Fight Night Alive. Okay. So Scott picked number 58. Anthony Jordan,
On to the
get ready.
list of ridiculous. Let's do it.
If you were a truck driver, what would your truck
Okay.
driver call sign be?
Oh, Daddy Fat Sacks.
Why?
Now, do you have to kill Big Boy to get it, or is that why you're a trucker? Because that way you can't get caught, like you're constantly moving.
I don't understand that.
It's multiple reasons just like that. Well, okay, so I got to Daddy Fat Sacks because one, yes, Big Boy from Outkast, nickname is Daddy Fat Sacks. But one, I've always wanted to be called Daddy, but not in a sexual way. And I don't have children, so how else would someone call me Daddy?
There's ways.
I mean, do you want us to call you Daddy?
And then there's Fat Sacks because everyone knows that truck drivers make a lot of money.
They do.
do
Yo,
not.
you're watching John Oliver lately? They do
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
bad.
No, I saw that. It's so bad. Oh my
man.
god. Yo, what's up, Grizz
It
Geek?
was actually a very sad episode, but very informative. I was watching it going like, oh,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Oh,
Also, fuck FedEx. Like,
it was like, oh, the good times of Smokey and the Bandit are gone.
Oh, yeah. Long over. No more riding giant big rigs with monkeys. I don't know, like spooky, but I feel like there should be some variation.
I don't know, guys. I think I have the perfect ones. You gotta use that as a template for your names as well.
Wait, so
Spooky
this is
fat
just gonna
sacks.
This is just gonna be like plastered over the side of the truck, or
No,
the
it
house,
is.
or-
It's
your call sign.
written in calligraphy under your door, like under your
Oh.
window.
yeah.
Is
It's
it?
like, you know, you have the
On the
radio.
CB radio.
You're like Breaker 19. This is Daddy Fat Sacks coming in
Yeah.
live.
Oh.
No, Steph, yours is Little Otter.
The otter truck. The otter truck. The otter truck. I bought otter
Steph, you
stickers
know
on
how-
Amazon last night on a whim. I was like, all these stickers need to be mine, so I bought them. They're coming tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, Scott's right. It's
Steph,
Lil
you know-
Otter, not Little. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Steph, you know how in Top Gun, Tom Cruise is called Maverick? That's his call sign.
Yeah.
His name. So, just to give you an idea of what we mean by call
Professional
signs.
nickname.
Yeah. Like that one black dude's like called Payback.
Bud.
Then there's Iceman, you know. It's like their
Wizard.
nickname, but it's the
Oh
call
yeah,
sign.
the Iceman Paul
Goose.
Wall.
Yep.
Yep.
The Iceman Paul Wall.
He
he
has his
smiles,
mouth-
people think
has his
he has a
mouth-
disco
yeah,
ball.
His mouth shines like a disco ball. That's what he said.
And he could be Maverick's wingman anytime.
No,
Yep.
remember, Steph, you ever see that movie Joyride with Paul Walker?
No,
Paul Walker?
I have not. I've been wanting to, but I have not.
Oh, all right. The Candy Cane is the call sign in that one.
Oh,
Or
I guess
think
I
about
never noticed they have these little call signs.
what about in Call of Duty when you have you have Ghost, you have Roach, you have Soap, you know, like those are the call signs.
I just thought they were saying names.
But like these aren't their Christian names. Like you know that, right?
Yeah. You think there's a grown ass man out here? His actual God given name is Ghost?
I don't know. I'm sure there's a ghost that exists.
Oh no, ghosts do exist.
Ghost.
We'll find you.
I mean, not on this podcast.
Not on this
No,
podcast.
'cause
Every time
that's cursed content. That episode will never air.
yeah, you guys will never. We recorded that episode twice, but you guys will never hear it.
Oh no, Anthony, like Spooky Cat. I'm
Let's keep
workshopping.
working on that one.
I'm not saying it's perfect. I mean, Jesus, at least I'm trying stuff.
Like I'm
Whisper Daddy.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
shit.
It's Whisper Daddy. Yeah.
done.
Yeah. Breaker 19, you have reached Whisper Daddy. I am on I'm on Interstate 45 heading south.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see what the fuck? Ghost is ranked as the 72,408th most popular given name in the United States.
70,000th.
Yeah, is that not a lot?
That is
Steph.
a lot.
Guys, I don't know numbers and shit.
It's 5 digits.
Yeah, but
Like it's so big they had to break it up with a comma.
72,408.
In rankings. So that's like 1 in 70,000? No, that's not even right. It
There are
is
0.01 people named Ghost for every 100,000 Americans.
there you go.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
Like
It's
yes,
usually most often used
somebody,
as a last name.
somebody
If your
out
name is
there.
Ghost, like there's no way you are living like a legal lifestyle.
You're not,
Also,
you're not a lawyer.
59.
You're not going to be a goddamn accountant named Ghost.
You're not.
you know,
You're not a Dr. Ghost.
59% of the the ethnicity of the people named Ghost, white. 2% Hispanic, 21% black, 13%.
Yes,
Pacific
obviously.
Islander. Yeah, interesting, right? I don't know what name I would do.
Bubble pirate.
Pirate.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that's it.
Little
Yeah.
treasure.
This is the Bubble Pirate riding the I-10 all the way west to the beaches. Floating along these black tar ocean. I don't know. What does CB talk?
This is Bubble Pirate. I'm on my way. You're what? I'm
Exactly,
on my
Steph.
way.
Yeah.
I don't know what one mine would be.
Bubble Pirate, where are you?
Let's get
Bubble Pirate, come in. This is Daddy Fat Sacks. Bubble Pirate, come in.
Hello, Daddy.
let's get Leland a good one. 'Cause I think we're pretty solid for the three of us.
No, I don't like that at all.
Big Papa Pierce.
No.
I mean, it works, but it certainly paints a picture, I think.
A picture I don't want to be painted as.
Yeah.
What about Tiki Mask?
Tiki Daddy? Big Tiki. Big Tiki riding the big rig.
Big
Tiki.
Tiki also implies I am not white, and I would prefer not to take that from another culture.
Oh, you know what?
I
That's
mean? Like, it'd be, I don't want to get out there. They're like, oh, we were expecting like a Samoan dude. I'm like, no, I'm sorry, my name is Leland. It's like, I just
Big white Tiki.
White Tiki.
big and white, just coming at you.
Oh God.
Then you always follow up, this is not appropriation. I have great respect for your culture.
Yeah, I was like, I actually love everything about the Hawaiian culture to a fault.
In case anyone's wondering. Scott, you putting in Sleepy Jedi and Snorlax. I don't think that's a good choice for big rig drivers to put sleepy or tired or anything like that into their
Because we
names.
already know they are.
The foremans, I am kind of known as the foreman around the house because
Ooh, the foreman's a good
I get
name.
shit done around here. So,
Breaker 19, this is the foreman.
the tiki foreman.
See, like,
All right. Or
I just
bone
want to
dog.
make it.
Bone Dog.
Bone dog is an old joke, but I like the foreman.
Fur Beast.
Boom.
For beast. I think that also implies something else coming out that truck when you get to the Walmart. But
And this time it's accurate.
oh, you call you little spooky,
Lil Beast?
little spooky.
Little Beastie.
Lil Beastie? That's my furry rap name, Lil Beastie. I do the convention circuits. It's a good gig. It's good work if you can find it. Great community. Somebody out there already has it, I'm sure.
Bear.
All right, so on the convoy with Whisper Daddy, Daddy Fat Sacks, the Bubble Pirate, and the Foreman.
Otter Pop.
Otter Pop's good. That's
Yeah.
that's actually really good.
Well, just call
You
me
gonna-
lot. Just call me Lot Lizard, and we'll just move on at this point. Like, it's just,
Well, I want to know, what is the one thing that we are carrying cross country?
alcohol.
What is
Black tar heroin. I mean, sorry.
drugs?
Sodas.
Toilet paper. No, you know what? I want to carry wheat.
Chips. I want to
Wheat?
carry chips and snacks, candy. I'm gonna be a food truck.
Bubble Pirates, carry on food truck. Her quote, I love chips. It is a picture of Steph on the side. We ship it fast.
The back of the freight side just opens up, and it's just a tiny pop-up restaurant inside.
They'll say crunch time, and then I'll be holding a bag of chips.
I love
Wouldn't it
chips.
be snack time?
Yeah, but crunch time sounds cooler, and it's not trademark.
Crunch time. Yeah, it's crunch time.
And snack time is?
I'm sure it is by somebody.
I feel like somewhere
By the
snack
good
time
people at
is, like,
Snackwell's.
Snackwells.
Oh, Snackwell.
I don't even know if that's still a thing.
I mean, I'll carry grape nuts.
I think, yeah. They're still in, like, vending machines, I think, with their little green wrappers, right? Is that the one?
Grape nuts?
I kind of forgot.
No,
No, Snackwell's.
Snackwells.
Oh.
The fuck are Snackwells?
They have,
Like cookies and shit.
Oh,
yeah, they have, like, cookies. I think there was, like, a
Yeah.
vanilla frosting one, and it was just, like, a butter cookie.
It's just
I
a
thought they were
brand
bomb.
of like Keebler's a brand, Snackwell's was a brand.
Oh, okay.
I want to be shipping Arizona iced tea because so everyone can still get that for 99 cents. I want to make sure we keep a supply of 99-cent Arizona iced tea.
Ooh, I want to go to a
This is
sex
99
shop.
cents on the can.
I'm taking porn and nasty across the state lines.
Just stacked up with hustlers. They get delivered to the comic shop and you take them across country.
I gave Anthony one of them hustlers. Even he blushed.
Yeah,
It's
I
so
got one
dirty.
now.
It's nasty. It's nasty. There's nasty stuff going on in them things.
Ooh.
Yeah, the cut out, like specifically strategically to cut like the dick and balls out of whatever they actually wanted.
It's so funny.
Pretty funny to find.
So funny.
I really wish I knew what the story was. If I could just like be a fly on the wall.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah.
I hope it's just like some dude who's just like, oh no, I'm not gay.
Yeah, I gotta cut it out.
But now he has a stack of just pictures of dicks and balls that he has not thrown away.
I
He
had
got rid of the
now. That's what I'm
magazines.
stuck with.
Oh, you weren't supposed to see that.
But like the choice to drop it off at the comic shop, like I want to know. I want to know every decision that led to that moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're convoying the long haul cross country, delivering good times. I think that's what it comes down to. Delivering. The good
we got
times.
one of everything. You know, we got some iced tea from me. We got some snacks from Steph. Where are you guys hauling again?
He's hauling grape nuts.
Grape nuts.
We got grape nuts.
And I'm just bringing good
Cereal?
times.
I do. I rekindled my love of grape nuts earlier this month because I'm old.
Man, that box is so heavy. That's how you know it's good.
I mean, I didn't. Honestly,
I've
for
tried it.
years, I've always enjoyed them, but I did not know what they were, and I actually looked on the box the other day. I did not know it was just wheat.
Oh,
that's
all
all
it
it
is.
That's all it is. I didn't know that.
Oh, grape nuts is also.
I mean,
an
I knew
instructor
it
name.
wasn't grapes, and I knew they weren't nuts. So it's like,
But it could have been.
it could have been.
Yeah.
But why are they called
wanna
grape
try 'em.
nuts?
Maybe because you grow them in wheat. I don't know.
I like shredded wheat.
Frosted
Yeah, I do
shredded
that.
wheat.
I like 'em
Frosted
frosted.
Yeah.
wheat. Yes.
I like a frosted mini wheat.
Frosted mini wheat.
Yes.
I like how
that's
they're
the one.
little cereal pillows
Yes.
that like soak up the milk, so you just have like this little splash of milk and a nice little
And
pillow.
then they're not too sweet. They're sweet on one side, which is good. Then you get like the rest of the stuff afterwards. It's like you're sneaking good fiber into your body.
And then there's the brown sugar hidden inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that good sugar.
All right, you want to start
all
wrapping
right.
this shit up?
Yeah, let's get out of here, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for the podcast. If you've enjoyed any of this ridiculous conversation, the adventures that we've been on, and the crazy convoy trucker talk that we attempted to do, then check us out. Follow us on our social medias. We are on the Facebook, Instagram, and the Twitter. You can find us by searching at LORC Podcast or League of Ridiculous Conversations. That's us. We knocked another one off that list of ridiculousness, so if you want to add topics to the list, feel free to email those ideas, as many as you like. Let's get that list back up to 69. Sweet. And then, onward and farther. They keep wanting 420 on the list. Let's see if we could possibly get there.
Oof.
Email those ideas to lorcpodcast@gmail.com. If you out there in Twitch land watching us live right now, we're here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Maybe you missed the beginning of it. You can listen to this whole thing all over again on all of the podcast places. Wherever they are, so are we, if you don't have to pay to get on them. Because why?
We're a free podcast. You do not have to pay for us.
That's right. You know, you also don't have to pay
would
for
appreciate you giving us money, but
that part's coming up. You know what else is also free? Our Discord. If you want to hang out with us and get into the chatty conversations, slang and memes back and forth, we got a topic for everything in the Discord. That is free. Reach out to us on one of those social medias, that email. We'll send you the link. We'll get you in. And we'll all have a good time, guaranteed. We have a great community. We have amazing people in the Discord with us that really, we're just bringing them down. They are fantastic people, every single one of them.
it's true.
And speaking of those great people, hopefully they'll be joining us May 14th for our charity stream. 12 hours of us constantly on the air, making the entertainment and raising money for Crohn's and colitis research and a cure. We will be doing a D&D adventure. We will be doing fighting game tournaments. I think we'll close out with like community games, so everybody will just be welcome to just join in. I think that's we'll definitely bust out the ones we keep talking about but never do. Jackbox. So really, we're there to make a good time, bring attention, and we will be spamming the link like a motherfucker. So if nothing else, if you could just help spread the word of that. We're here halfway through April, so by the end of the month, we'll probably start having some graphics and whatnot, bringing attention to the day, date, and link. So if you could share that, that is going to be incredible help for us, because the more people who see it are the more people who we can get to donate, and the more money we can get in total. Help me smash my siblings and just bring in way more money than all of them. That'd be pretty sweet.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
That would be real fun. Leland, you are a fantastic artist who is pumping out that good shit out on the internet. Where did they see it?
You can find my art on Leland Pierce Art, Instagram and Facebook, and you can I'm now on Twitter at Mild Chuckles. If I get 25 likes, I'll make my first tweet. I'm staying strong at 12 followers.
Hey, that's more than last week.
That's good.
I think I may have lost one, so it might now go be back to 11. I'm not too sure.
Stupid bots.
So follow me at Mild Chuckles, get that 25th one, and then I'll tweet something that Anthony will probably write for me because I don't know what to tweet. So
I honestly think you should just straight retweet, no quote retweets, and like things just kind of like get out there a little bit, but no original tweet until you get to 25.
Oh, okay. Steph, where can they reach you on the internet?
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at Stephanoids. That's STPHUHNOIDS. I post shit. Oh, Jordan, where can the people find you?
Oh, thanks, Steph. You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear, and on Twitch.tv/Jordan is a Bear. I actually have the podcast running as a backup, just in Kizzle. So that's there, going right now. My schedule has basically morphed to Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 3 of those are dual streams with LoRC. So like the podcast, Co-op Thursday, and our community day, LRC Gaming, on Sundays. And then there's my one day on Friday, which I might be doing an extra one here and there on Saturdays, because if I'm not leaving the house, I could just stream. But we'll see what happens
sprinkle
with
in
that.
a very special episode once in a while. Don't.
Yeah.
It's not mandatory.
Yeah. Plus, I'm trying to. I finally got the platinum trophy on PS5 for Elden Ring.
Hey.
So now I feel as though I should go and back and play other games.
Well, you still
so
have
to get back on my
PC.
fighting games stuff. And on PS4, I'm almost there on PS4 actually.
Fucking crazy, man.
Hey, I'm waiting for that Steam Deck, baby. Then I'm gonna do it on PC also.
Zoinks.
Yeah, man. Oh, that game is just so fun.
I'm glad.
But I actually played some Guilty Gear Strive today. No, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun being back. I absolutely destroyed some people that felt great. It felt good. I still got it, baby.
Gotta get warmed up for Evo.
It's true. Evo's in August. I actually need to register for the games I want to play for Evo, but that's coming up in August, so I gotta get it ready. I did beat a child, probably.
And they probably cried.
Yeah, allegedly. But
Man, fuck this game.
hey, that reaction is all on the player.
Yeah.
You could get utterly demolished by a player that's better than you, and you have two options. You could either be like, fuck this game, I'm never playing again, or you dust yourself off and you just try again, and you just try to learn, try to get better. That's what I did. That's what I encourage on my fighting game streams. Just even if it feels like you've reached like the pinnacle of your ability, just push a little bit harder, keep on trying, and maybe you will surpass it. If not, maybe it's not for you.
Yeah, I get that.
But anyway, Jordan is around all the things. Anthony.
And if you'd like to ride my big rig, then find me at Spooky the 13th on Instagram and the Twitter. So until next week, I am Anthony, and in alphabetical order, we are
Daddy Fat Sacks.
The foreman.
The Bubble Pirate.
and we'll see you next week.